name is Cole Trenchard, and I'm a student at Tahoe Expedition Academy. Over the past 2 weeks, I've been working with my partners Nathan Flacocha and Joachim Tucker. I've been looking into marginalized people, specifically how they're being affected by coronavirus.
We are all 7th graders that attend Tahoe Expedition Academy, which is located in Truckee, California. Our goal was to research and spread awareness about marginalized people being affected by coronavirus. We were also curious why marginalized people are being negatively affected by coronavirus and how we could help marginalized peoples around the world to recover from COVID-19.
With the new virus that has been going around for the past few months, titled COVID-19, it has certainly changed our lives. With social distancing suggestions and economic uncertainty, it is easy to say that we are living in an odd and somewhat unknown time. As we continue to look into what's going on, we soon found that groups of people on the lower spectrum of wealth are being negatively affected more than people on the higher spectrum of wealth, mostly African Americans. So we decided to do more research about this topic and perhaps do something about it too. One of our first steps to accomplish this project was to get together and do some research about marginalized people and COVID-19. African Americans are affected by the wealth gap. Some of them do not have resources that others take for granted. This will put them in such a bad situation, and they will not be able to pay for health care. In order to research this, we had to find some reputable sources such as Gov and EDU, sites that could be verified by the U.S. and other sources.
Some information that surprised us was that marginalized peoples were far more vulnerable to COVID-19 and other diseases due to lack of healthcare, underinsurance, or lower pay than we had previously thought. Another interesting fact that we learned was how larger groups of people, like Caucasians, were more favored by insurance companies and employers, so they would get COVID-19 less than marginalized people. As we continued to do research, we started looking at many BBK reports to help us. Additionally, we started asking key essential questions to help our research and future doings. So examples of key important questions are, why are marginalized people being disproportionately affected by coronavirus? Another one is, what might happen to these marginalized people after the pandemic?
After learning and researching about this topic, we could not just be a bystander and let this happen. We had to do something. After we spent some time brainstorming with our group, we finally came up with an idea. The idea was to make a fundraising website. What we would do was make art and take pictures of it and put it on the website. Then we would auction it off to people, and the money we would raise would go to African Americans in need.
We wanted to take real-world action toward what was happening, and we wanted to spread awareness on the subject and hopefully convince others to help the situation. That's why we made a fundraising website. We faced many challenges in the creation of this website and took to different peer feedback to help us. We were looking through the comments and group feedback. The comments discuss people in these tough times who don't have spare money to donate. We found this as a big roadblock in our project.
To cope with this, we discussed a lot about an idea how we could fix it. And with teacher assistance and group thinking, we came up with an idea. The idea was to make an awareness community funding website. The website was going to use the community that we built around it to spread awareness and knowledge about marginalized peoples and COVID-19.
We thought this website idea would be important because it would spread knowledge and information about marginalized people being disproportionately affected by coronavirus, while also creating community building to help awareness go around. Additionally, the website would include a short page talking a little bit about us to explain what we are supporting.
To start off with the creation of the website, I used Google Sites as a platform of choice to create the website. I included 3 sections of the website: home, awareness activity, and about us. One struggle that I had with the creation of this website was the learning curve that I had to get around. This was basically learning how to do simple stuff and work my way around the website.
One other part of the website that challenged me was how I could create the community activity without human interaction. That's why I went to my group members for support. As we worked together, we came up with an idea.
Throughout those learning curves, feedback problems, and more, we learned a lot creating the website. And we hope it helps people spread the message about marginalized people, and we also help that the community building and fundraiser takes off.
In the creation of what you're watching right now, we had many ups and downs in the making, which helped our peer growth along with our learning growth. The creation of the script for this needed much collaboration and helpful communication.
Prior to starting this project, we created many different learning targets for us to follow, and we wanted to reflect on those right now. Here are the learning targets: decision making, health impacts, persuasive communication, and oral communication.
My group and I believe we have succeeded in targeting all 4 of these targets. Here's why. Starting with health impacts. We believe that we have succeeded in this because we taught people about health impacts between marginalized people and Caucasian people. For example, in our writing we did in week 1, we gave plenty of facts about that. Additionally, in our writing on our website, we have talked a little bit about that and have included links about it too. Decision making. We believe that our decision making is key and that we have accomplished that target. One example of this is when we face challenges like feedback that we haven't considered, we had to make important changes. We also had to make group decisions on what to do when to make things more efficient. Oral communication. We believe that we have done very well in oral communication. We contributed to our group and worked pretty well together. We did not get to advertise, but we finished our website and felt pretty good to accomplish that. Persuasive communication. I believe that persuasive communication was an important learning target that we were able to accomplish. For example, in our document, we included important information that might persuade the reader into helping marginalized people being disproportionately affected by coronavirus.
As a group, we believe that we have accomplished what we set out to do. That is, to spread a message about marginalized people being affected by coronavirus. And we believe that we have helped with this going on. Don't forget to visit our website, and thank you.